A lot of y'all feel like you're not gonna get where you wanna be in life. Like when I read the comments, I hear you saying things like, ah man, you know, I'm frustrated, or it's easy for him, or this guy's got this, or this other guy's got that. And I know where that comes from, man. I know that you wanna say, oh, it's easy, he can do it, but I can't, or I could do it if I was fucking 6'2", or whatever. Or he was born like that, or he's just genetics, or he's ripped because he's black, or whatever the case may be. And I get, man, it's not your fault, man. I know why you feel that way. You feel that way because you're frustrated, man. You're frustrated. You feel like you've tried shit and maybe you didn't get the results you wanted, and it's easier for you to just say that someone else got it because they cheated, or someone else got it because they had advantages you have. And I get that, man, because I've been there, man. I used to feel that way about certain things in life, man. I remember when I was younger, I'm gonna tell you a story. When I was younger, I got sent to military school. I'm from Southside Chicago, those of you don't know, really rough area, rough neighborhood, bad environment, poverty, right? And I got sent away to military school. And my roommate in military school was named Corey. Corey, me and him had the same birthday. We were born on the same day. So we had that in common, I guess. But that's where the similarities stopped. He was from a suburb of Milwaukee. And I went to his house one day on the weekend. I stayed with him at his house. And we rolled up, man. It was a fucking mansion, biggest house I ever seen. He had fucking horses and shit. Like horses, man. He was rich. And here I am thinking like, fuck. Me and this guy are born on the same day, but he's born into a rich family with every advantage. Everything going for him, man. And I'm born in poverty. That shit's not fair, right? It's not fair. That's how I felt, man. This shit is not even fucking fair. He didn't do nothing to deserve that, and I didn't do nothing to deserve the circumstances I was put in. But life's not fair, man. You just gotta accept that shit, man. Like, right now, today, some kid is gonna be born to parents who are millionaires, and some other kid is gonna be born in fucking Syria, right? It's gonna happen today. Where's the fairness in that? It's not a real thing, man. It's not a real thing, but I understand your frustration. I understand your frustration because once you understand how unfair life is, you start to feel bad about it, man. You start to, you wanna make excuses. You wanna talk like, you wanna blame somebody, or and it may make you feel better about your circumstances, but it's not gonna make your circumstances better. So when I saw that this kid, I saw what his parents had, I had two choices, man. I could have been like, man, I could have talked shit about him because he was born from a rich family, right? I could have just talked shit about, man, he's rich, man, so fuck it. And I could have felt sorry for myself. Or you could do what I did. What I did was I said, you know what, man? All right, it's not fair, cool, whatever. I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm not gonna let nothing stop me. So what I did was I said, this is what I want. This is what I want. I'm not gonna complain about the fact that it wasn't handed to me. I'm gonna go out and fucking get it. So I started getting good grades in school because I said, I figured, man, I should go to college. And I finally got into the college I wanted to. You know, I got good grades, good SAT scores. I got into the college I wanted, and and I'm successful now. You know, depending on who you ask. I got out of the bad situation. But that wouldn't happen if I just sat there bitching about it, crying about it like a little fucking hoe. But I get why you feel that way, man. But it's not gonna fucking help you. It's not gonna help you. So when you say, oh man, this guy's genetics, he just got genetics, man. Oh, he's got this or he's got that. Yo, shut the fuck up. What do you got? It's not about what he got, it's about what you got, man. You have to make the decision, man. Either you're gonna be a hoe all your life and complain and cry about your circumstances, or you're gonna go out and take what's yours. You're gonna go out and do what's required to accomplish your goal, regardless of circumstances. Life's not fair. Some people have advantages you don't have. So fucking what? So fucking what? It's just not fair. It's not, fairness is not even a real thing. But it's good. My homie Derek told me the other day, man. He was like, yo, life's not fair. And I'm glad it's not fair. That means I can get more than my fair share. So what do you want, man? What do you want? It's all here, man. It's all here. You just gotta be willing to go out and get it, though. Because ain't nobody gonna give it to you. Maybe if you a hot chick, somebody give it to you. But you're probably not. You're probably just some fucking guy. So what? Go get it, man. Put in the work, man. Do what's required. That's what we mean when we say with this high life shit. Like we're not talking about smoking weed or, you know, doing coke and fucking bitches, you know. It's about rising above, man. It's about living the high life, living high, superior, elevating, above average, superior. Like high as in colossal. Like high as in extreme, large, gigantic life. That's what we live in, man. That's what it's about. It's about that kind of lifestyle. It's not about living a lowly existence. See, when you're complaining about your circumstances, when you're crying about what somebody else has that you don't have, or the advantages they had that you don't have, or trying to make excuses for your shortcomings or your failures, and blaming it on someone else's success, that's living the low life, man. That's living low. That you're securing your spot there at the bottom. Ain't no way you're gonna rise up. We're talking about rising up and going high. Not getting high, going high, living high, the high life. That's what I mean when I say this shit. That's what we mean when we make the shirts, when we make the gear. You know what I'm saying? It's like we try. It's like an affirmation. It's like a proclamation. Like I'm saying this. I say this is what is going to be from now on. This is where I'm going to be. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to live. I refuse to accept mediocrity. I refuse to accept the status quo or living like everyone else. I want to rise above. The high life, man. That's what we're talking about. That's what we mean. So what is it you want, man? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? Who do you want to become? Make the decision, man. But don't make excuses, because you can't make excuses and make progress. You can't make excuses and make progress. Pick a side, man. Pick a side.